What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds. Now, I got comments about picking these up and doing a review for them. I had a tough time finding them. I did locate them on eBay, so I went ahead and picked them up there. It took a little bit for them to get here, but they are here in the house, so you know how we do with the unboxings. So let's get to it. All right, we're back in the Noble FALCON MAX. I'm a fan of the Falcon brand. I'm seeing on my channel the Focus Mystiques, the Falcon. The Falcon HANCs. I really am a big fan of them, and this is the latest version in the Falcon line of earbuds. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Like I said, I got these off eBay, but they say the MSRP is about 270 bucks. It might be somewhere in that area. I got these off eBay. I got them for just over $3 with taxes and everything. As far as color, the only as all I've seen is this nice, I guess you want to call it like a black color. It looks like a glossy black. It's from the box, it looks very, very nice. I can't wait to see these guys when we open this up. All right, so let's go ahead and talk specs. As far as the Bluetooth version, these guys are rocking Bluetooth 5.3. Now, these are the very first pair of earbuds from Noble that will be rocking 5.3. And it also has, the classic 5.3 S4 and also LE for low energy audio. If you want to use that version, it also supports that as well. As far as codecs, these guys have AAC, SBC, aptX adaptive. When you can support the 24-bit 96 kilohertz and lossless aptX, as well as LDAC and LC3, which will go in congruent with the LE audio version for if you want to use that with gaming and things of that nature. Again, nice, really fast, future-proof. I like the way Noble is coming out the box with these. As far as noise canceling, they do have an adaptive noise canceling system within these. You know how we test those. As far as battery life, the earbuds, you can get up to 5.5 hours on them. Not a lot, but when you add the case, you can get up to 22 hours. They do have fast charging. I couldn't find any rates on the fast charging, but the case also, they say it supports wireless charging. We will test that too. As far as water resistance rating, they are rated at IP54, so you can have these get sweaty, get caught in the rain with them. It's perfectly okay. As far as special features, these guys have a hybrid driver system, which has 22 millimeter XMEMS Cowell tweeter, and a 10 millimeter dynamic high performance, a 10 millimeter diameter high performance dynamic driver in each earbud. So we should get some really good sound out of these. As far as continuing on, they are Snapdragon Sound certified. So if you have a device that does support Snapdragon Sound, these guys will work perfectly fine with these. These also support aptX voice for phone calls. You got multi-point connectivity, the very first pair of earbuds that come out of Noble with that functionality. And you also have app support for Android and iOS. These guys are fully loaded. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these. I'm real excited. Pull that box out. All right, right off the top, we got the earbuds here, but let's see what's in this box. Let's go ahead and pull this out, see what we got. All right, we got tips. We got some tips here. There's like some small and large. I think the medium is on there. We got our USB-C, the USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Let's open this up, see how long this is. All right. Not a bad distance, okay. And they give us this nice little carrying, almost like a suede carrying or velvet carrying pouch. Very, very soft. But you can carry them, man, if you choose to, because you don't want to mess up that nice looking case. We'll come back to that in a minute, but that's what we got in here. So let me get this all cleaned up, and we'll come back, look at the case of earbuds. All right, we're back in, and right before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like and the subscribe button, notification bell, if that way you'll be notified when videos are released, and of course the like button helps me out a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the case. Almost like a pill shape, kind of tall. I do like the color of it. It looks like almost like a I don't know what you want to call it, like a grayish blue almost. It looks, it's really nice looking. Got your Noble branding on the top, the Noble logo right underneath your LED lights right here. All right, you got your USB-C charging port on the back and your pairing button also right to the neck, right beside it. You got your information down here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and take a look at these buds. Ooh, man, these look nice. Look at that. You got the Noble logo here on it. You got your pairing light there. Man, I like the detailing on it. I like the way they did that. You got, I guess you can call it like a gray. You got the black, and then of course you got the gloss, the little chrome, I guess, going around it. I really like that. I really like the way these look. Almost sort of a round type setup here. Very, very nice. Doesn't look like it has a wear sensor on the inside. That's a miss, in my opinion, if that's the case. And not to mention, I failed to mention in the unboxing, the tips that come with these are comply foam. So you do have those, just so that you guys know. All right, right now it is in pairing mode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these in my ear. We're going to take a picture and see what these guys look like, because these look really good. Give me a second. All right, this is what they look like in the ear. Let me go ahead and get that closer to you. Takes up just about all of the ear well, but it still doesn't protrude outside the ear too far, so it's a nice, very light feel to it. You know, you got your touch surface here where the logo is. Very, very comfortable. Even with the comply foam tips in, I might move up to the larger set. I'll test them out later on before we do the sound test and everything. But man, these are very, very comfortable earbuds. So I really, really did like that. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and finish our testing and everything. These guys look fantastic. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do now real quick is we're going to test the wireless charging. We got a wireless charging pad here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and put the phone on to test that it does charge. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and grab case here. Boom. Wireless charging does work on the case. Fantastic. Let's continue. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Let's pull them out. And man, it's really strong on these guys in this case. All right, we're going to make sure that these guys, first of all, yeah, we're going to go ahead. I thought they would automatically go into pairing mode, but it doesn't look like they will. So let's go ahead and get these guys. Actually, they are in pairing mode. Sorry about that. There we go. It went into pairing mode by itself after a couple seconds. So let's go ahead and dive into our Bluetooth settings. Let's go into detail. Scroll down. There we are. It says Falcon Max. Let's go ahead and grab it. Pair it, yep. Boom. We are paired, okay? So the Falcon Max are paired to my phone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn off Bluetooth on this one. get them back into pairing mode. Okay, now we're gonna pull out the iPhone and we're gonna get them paired to this one. All right, Falcon Max, there we go. All right, and we are connected to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So let's go ahead and turn back on the Bluetooth. Now what we're doing now is we're gonna test multi-point connectivity here. All right. And just like that, right when it turned back on, Falcon Max is paired to the phone, both phones at the same time. This is great. Let's go ahead and pop them in. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and test and test the multi-point functionality on this. All right. We already got one up on this one. We got that paused up. Let's go ahead and get over to, nope, wrong one. Okay, still learning this iPhone. All right, so we got videos ready on both of them. Let's start with the iPhone. All right, we got audio playing out of the iPhone. We're gonna pause that. Let's go to the S23 Ultra. All right, audio playing out of that one. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we got audio switching with these. All right, so we're gonna see if I hit play here, will it pause this one? Let's go. All right, actually it will not let me play from the second device until I pause it from the first. All right, so audio switching does not work, but multi-point does. Not a deal breaker for me, but it'll be good to have. Hopefully in a firmware update down the road, they'll incorporate that. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. I went and got into the app, and right up the top, there's a firmware update, but real quick, I wanna run you by something that I discovered. So what you wanna do is, when you get these and you first open them up and you get them connected, you want to make sure, and I'm going to show you this because I ran into this. You want to make sure you go into your Bluetooth settings if you're on Android device, or go into the Bluetooth settings, go into details, hit the gear button, and make sure that LE audio is turned off. The reason why I say this is because if you have LE audio turned on, you will get Bluetooth connection and everything, multi-point connection and everything. However, you will not be able to connect to the app. The app will come up and it will tell you not detected. I stumbled across that and I came in, switched that off, and turned on everything else, even the LDAC. So that way, you know, I got everything turned on. And boom, I'm back in. I'm in the app. Everything's working fine. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So let me see, we go back into the app here, get reconnected. Sorry about that. Connect. All right, now there's an update. We'll go ahead and run this update, and then we'll come back and we'll take a walk through the app. All right, we're back in after the update. We got into the app, and I'll just go ahead and do a quick run through of this. As you can see at the top, you got the picture of the case and earbuds. Although you only have battery levels for both the left and right earbud, no battery level for the case. Here on the page, you got the name of the earbuds here. You got the version of the app and firmware version for the earbuds right here on the right. Moving on down, you got your mic, your mic system on. Well, mic's on basically tells you which one has the mic turned on. So right now it says the left earbud has the mic on. Okay, and then moving on, you got your noise control options here. You've got off, ambient sound, and noise canceling. Now you can also turn on where you have ambient noise or ambient sound turned on. It will pause your audio. I turn that off because I want my audio to still play despite ambient noise. Ambient sound function is working. All right. And of course, if you hit that little arrow here, it will take you into a side window for these, and it does that for each option here, and you can get some information about each function that you like. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. You got your compatible codecs. You hit that arrow, it will tell you exactly which codecs your device will support. So right now with my S23 Ultra, I got AAC, aptX, aptX Adaptive, and LDAC. Okay, so all the ones that are grayed out are the ones that do not, that the app or my phone does not support. All right, so we can go ahead and save that setting because I know it's not going to change on this one. It's going to, all right, we disconnect. It's going to disconnect and then reconnect again real quick. All right, let's go back in. All right, I love that animation. All right, so now we all know what codecs my phone supports. And now we go down to your equalizer. You're going to hit that arrow. Whoops, let me get that out the way. Hit the arrow. Now, you can turn on the equalizer. However, you must be playing music at the time you start to use the equalizer. And you got a lot of bands here. I think this is a 10-band equalizer. So you can really fine tune the sound on this. I absolutely love this for these earbuds. Okay, then you can save your setting or you can reset it. And then of course you can recall in a previous EQ set of EQ. So that means that if you had it before or you set them up before, you can go ahead and recall it back if you want, which is pretty cool. And you got 3 options. All right, you can set up 3 different EQ settings here if you want to, have different sounds and everything like that, depending on how you want to play. Again, from my understanding, from what it looks like to me, there is. Let me see. Let me put these in real quick. I want to test this because I think these down here are your presets, but I want to be sure of that. You know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and try. Let me go ahead and try that. I know I'm going a little off base here, but I just want to test that here. We're doing this in real time anyway, so let's just want to go play some music. All right, just want to see what this is. All right, so no, these are not presets. But if I'm playing music, I can hit turn on, and now I can do I can mess with the equalizer. All right, and I can really get into it. And it's very intuitive, so it works right away. You can definitely hear the music. All right, so I just wanted to test that. Let me go in and pause that. All right, dipped out of there. I don't know why I did that. All right, so let's go back in. All right, now here you got your touch control assignments for the left earbud, right earbud, and of course for when you're on phone calls. Right now, as a default, you got play pause on both the left and right. You got double tap, triple. You got single, double, triple tap, tap and hold for 2 seconds, or tap and hold for 1 second, tap and hold for 2 seconds, and tap and hold for 5 seconds. So you got a whole range of things that you could do with these earbuds for the left and right earbud, and even when you're on a phone call. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and come back to that because I'm going to change that to how I want it, and we'll test that. Then of course you got your maximum volume control, volume setting, so you can turn it all the way up or turn it all the way back. If you go into the side view, you can turn it down. I'll leave it at 0, but you can do whatever you want with that, which is cool. Then of course you got your operating mode. You have multi-point or you have gaming mode. You can't have both. I'm sticking with multi-point because I normally don't play games with my headphones and stuff. Other than my Pulse Explorers when I'm using my portal and everything like that, so I don't do that. Then of course you got to refer to the instruction manual. You can go ahead there and it will give you itemized breakdown on how to actually use these devices, or these headphones, which is very, very detailed, and I like it. I really do. All right, you can do anything from powering it on to product overview, pairing, everything you want to do. All right, so everything's in one stop shop here, right on the front page. No other bells and whistles. A very clean, very clean look, in my opinion. I like the fact that everything's right out in front, so you can just tap and go as you want. Very, very clean. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and continue our testing and then come back with the sound test. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do now is we're going to test the mono mode feature for these. So I'm going to go ahead and play some music. All right, we got audio playing in both earbuds. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and see if they both can play individually while the other one's charging. We're going to start with the left earbud. Pull that out. Drop that in the case. Close it. Audio is still playing out of the right earbud. All right, let's go ahead and get this out. And these magnets are strong. Okay, not to mention how slick they are. All right, now we got audio playing out of both earbuds. We'll go to the right now. Drop that in. Close it. Audio continues playing, so you can. Well, mine's paused. Let me hit play. Yeah. All right, for some reason it told me to disconnect. Now it's connected again. All right, for some reason it disconnected. Let's go ahead and try that again. Make sure that wasn't a fluke, or that wasn't a let's try it again. All right, left earbud out. Close it. Right earbud still playing. Left earbud. Get back in. All right. Left earbud is in. Audio is playing. Right earbud. Let's close it. All right. Audio still playing out of the left earbud. Let's go ahead and put that back in. All right, audio's playing out of both now. So that first part must have been a fluke, but you can use these individually, doubling your battery life. Let's continue. All right, we are back in. We're gonna do the button control or touch control test for the Falcon Max earbuds. I have them in my ear. We're gonna use my iPhone 13 Pro Max as our music device and guinea pig for this one. I'm going to have my cheat sheet here through the app on my S23 Ultra. So we want to make sure that these touch controls work. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into some music here on the iPhone. All right, let's just grab one. All right, why not? Quad City DJs. Okay, I got audio playing. Now, what we're gonna do now is the right earbud is gonna be a play and pause. So we're gonna hit one tap on the right earbud. It pauses the audio. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. All right, so it did it did pause the audio. So now if I hit it again on the right, all right, audio is playing again. Now, my left earbud, I have it where it cycles through my my ambient sound controls. So right now, if I tap it, all right, it just turned off my sound controls. Let's hit it again. All right, so it turned it on and off. Let's go one more time. Okay, now I'm in ambient mode, so allow me to cycle through all three using a single touch on the left earbud. Now again, you can go in and you can change them to whatever you want, obviously. All right, so now we double tap on the, on the right earbud. It will take you to the next song, so let's do that. 1, 2. All right, I went to the next song. All right. Now, if I double tap on the left earbud, it should take me back to the previous song. 1, 2. All right, start it over. 1, 2. All right, took me back to the previous song. All right, so now on my triple tap on the left earbud, it should turn down my volume. 1, 2, 3. All right, the volume went down. 1, 2, 3. It went down again. 1, 2, 3. It went down again. So you gotta keep tapping it 3 times in order to get the volume to move. Let's go to the right earbud 3 times. Will raise my volume. 1, 2, 3. Volume went up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3. Volume went up. I didn't hit it correctly, so it only registered 2 hits the first time or the second time, but it does work. That was just my mistake there. All right. So now it has press hold for 1 second. Only works for refusing an incoming phone call. I mean, I can't change that. That's set in. But if I hold double tap and hold for 2 seconds on my left or on my right earbud, it will cycle me through my noise controls. But if I double tap and hold for 2 seconds, or tap and hold for 2 seconds on the left, it'll call up my voice assistant. What's the weather like outside? Okay, so the touch control for my voice assistant worked, went away, my audio came back and playing. Now if I press and hold for 5 seconds on either earbud, it will turn off the earbuds altogether. So all the touch controls work outside of me screwing up on that one, but they all work perfectly fine. Let's continue.
This is a mic test with the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are out back in my backyard. We got the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds in. We're going to do an ANC test for them. As you can see, we've got traffic from the turnpike back behind me, the turnpike bridge that is. We got traffic from the street right behind my house here to the right. We've got birds chirping. We got construction going on. Yes, they are working on a Sunday. Well, actually, it's more demolition than construction. So they got that going on. Birds chirping, squirrels running around. We have central air units from my neighbors and ours firing off and on. So we got a good test bed to try this on. So what we're going to do is right now we're in transparency mode and everything sounds pretty natural. No processing or no hissing or anything like that right now. But of course, everything's being let in. So it sounds, like I said, pretty natural. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and drop in us into noise canceling mode. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right. Okay. Now noise canceling has been turned on. And again, I can still hear a good bit of the traffic behind me. Sorry about that camera issue. Like I was saying, I can still hear some of the traffic behind me. It's still coming in, just street traffic. It's still coming in pretty strong, even with noise canceling turned on. Quick note, I did switch out the ear tips for a larger size for a better seal, and I'm shooting this with no audio being played through the earbuds whatsoever. So it is directly the strength of the noise canceling that's doing it. So again, this is just basically how they are behaving, how they're reacting to the noise canceling, or actually to the ambient sound coming in with their noise canceling system. So if I had to rate these on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the absolute top of the line, the absolute best out, and 1 being complete trash, I would give these guys probably about a 3.5. Reason why I say that is because although the noise canceling doesn't wipe out rather noise. My camera, what is going on? Sorry about that. Camera acting up. It does, however, it does then knock off a few decibels. So it doesn't completely wipe it out. So I'll give it points for being able to knock down a few decibels by itself. So that's why we're at a 3.5. So again, this has been an ANC test for the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds. Still need work. All right, we are back in for the sound test. I want to show you my EQ settings real quick. Let's go in. This is the EQ setting that I set up here for these earbuds. I think I get the best sound out of them with that. Also, in full disclosure, I went ahead and went ahead and I went ahead and moved up to the larger ear comply foam ear tip that came in the box. So we got the largest one there on. Just to let you know. All right, let's go ahead and put that back in. All right, let's see. All right, so let's go into our first song. Make sure we at our optimal listening level. Oh, one more thing. You want to make sure, let me back out here real quick. Where is it? It's in the EQ setting, I think. Well, I guess it shows up when I start playing audio. But your decibel setting, you want to make sure that that's at 0. All right, right here, your max decibel setting, your max volume setting. You want to make sure that's zeroed out. That way you'll get the brightest sound possible. I mean, or whatever size you want. If you want to turn it down, you can do that. I have mine at 0 because I think I get the brighter sound out of it. Just wanted to give you that tip real quick. All right, so we've seen my EQ settings. Let's go ahead and dive right into our music. Optimal listening level, check. Let's go. All right. Right off the bat, you can hear the clarity that Noble is known for when it comes to their earbuds and IEMs. Very crisp, very clean vocals, mids and highs. Loving it. Sorry about that. We had a little problem, battery died, had to go and swap that out. And one more thing I wanted to check is to make sure we are in noise canceling mode, okay? So let's go ahead and start that over, shall we? Again, like I was saying before, they got that legendary Noble detail or clarity when it comes to mids and highs. Very crisp sounding vocals. That piano in the back sounds nice and crisp as well. Nice detailing with the echo. Very, very clean. I like the way that sounds so far. Now we're going to get the background instruments in. All right. Nice detailing with the violins and a little rumble from the cello. Yeah. Again, that cello again sounds so good. Very nice. Now we got the background vocalist coming in. Again, very nice, very clean sound, vocals, very crisp, very clear. And the detailing from the violins in the back is nice and crisp. The detailing is nice. And on top of that, the overall natural volume of these guys is okay. I think it could be a tick louder naturally, but it's good as it is it's okay as it is right now. I'm not going to say good. It's okay as it is right now. But again, great detail. Mids and highs were fantastic in that. And the bass was working. Nice little rumble with the cello and everything. I like that. Let's go ahead and get into our bass song here. See how we do. All right. Nice little thump. Sub bass rumble fades nice, but kind of cuts early, but it does get a nice fadeaway. Yeah. Again, vocals clean and crisp. Again, I wish it was a little bit naturally louder. If I move it up a tick. Now this is where I want it to be, because this sounds fabulous with that bass. But I normally don't listen to mine at that level. I usually listen to it right here. But there's a world of difference here between that one and one more tick up. But the vocals crystal clear. Bass is good here. It's just not it's just not as thumping as if I moved up one. I'll move up one. Yeah, it should knock like that because that is hitting. Because that bass right there, that is a thump, and you got that nice little reverb or sub bass run, but fades away nicely. Again, cuts a little sooner than I like, but I don't want to have to turn it all the way. Even I'm real stickler about that. It's kind of crazy, but I like it right where it is. That's about as high as I wanted to go. And if I could have pulled that just a little bit more of a natural volume out of that, that would have been great. But they do sound really good. Vocals, of course, on nice and crisp, nice and clean. On these again, Noble is known for that clarity, audiophile style clarity. And it does shine through here on these earbuds as well. Let's go into our final song here. Oh, what's that on? Get that off my screen. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Again, nice little warm start off with the keyboard and drums. Now, nice little rumble there. Again, let me turn this up one. Oh, that lead saxophone sounds really crisp. Let me turn it up one more. Let me see. Oh, yeah. That sounds wonderful. Got that nice little rumble there with the keyboard still. That detail is there. That lead saxophone sounds so crisp. All right, here goes a high note. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. Well, now we got the rest of the band coming in. Oh, this is so good sounding. Sounds so good. I just wish I didn't have to turn it up like this to get it. See, if I go back to my preferred listening level, it does sound good, but you can definitely tell the difference in brightness. But man, if you get it up there to that next tick, oh, it sounds so good. I just wish I didn't have to go there to get that, but it was a really crisp sound. Again, that audiophile style sound from these earbuds is legendary throughout the Noble brand. Just a really good sound all the way through. I wish it's just a tick louder at my preferred listening level. Other than that, that's just great. All right, so let's go ahead and get into my likes and dislikes for these earbuds. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Let's go ahead. Let me zoom in a little bit closer to these. Let's go ahead and talk about my likes and dislikes of the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds. First of all, my dislikes, we're going to start off on that. They're kind of hard to get out of the case. The magnets are really strong, but they're really slick and everything, so it's really hard to get a grip of them to get out. That's one dislike. Let me see. I can't think of anything too much I dislike about them, other than the fact that I wish I didn't have to turn up the volume an extra notch in order to get that brighter sound that I'm looking for. I just wish I knew natural volume was a little bit louder, a little bit brighter. I think, let's see, if there's anything else I could think of that I really don't like about these or dislike about them. I think that about covers it. Let's go ahead and focus on my likes now. I like the look of them. I like the overall style, the fit. They fit comfortably. They feel good in the ear and everything. The nice touch controls and everything. Very intuitive. I like the app. Although it's on one page, seems kind of cluttered, but you got everything you need, and you can go ahead and go to individual pages if you need to and fine tune what you like. I like the fact that you got control over everything with touch controls, and you can completely program it to however you want. It's beautiful. I love that. Not all earbuds allow you to do that. Even some of the upper name brands don't even offer you that. Let's see, Multipoint. I always enjoy that. Wireless charging, definitely a big plus. The active noise canceling could be better. I think with a firmware update, they can improve that. But I like the fact that they do offer it. They do have offerings out there that don't have noise canceling. But let's see. I think that covers everything for these guys. These are, let me see. I'll save that for actually, you know what? I'll say it now. These, in my opinion, are more geared towards the audiophile group out there. Although they do have good, decent bass, good thump to them. But these guys with the mids and highs are so crisp and so clean. It's more for the, like I said, the audiophiles out there that want a nice sounding pair of wireless earbuds that will give you that almost like that audiophile type feel to it. These are definitely for you. I like them. I like that clarity as well, but that's the bass. It just needs more of a punch when that bass needs a brighter sound and give me that punching bass. But if, like I said, if you're an audiophile, I think these guys are right up your alley. All right, so let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. All right, so this has been an unboxing and review of the Noble FALCON MAX earbuds. If you are interested, if you're an audiophile and you want a pair of earbuds that will give you that audiophile sound with a little bit of bass, well, not a little bit, but a decent bass, go ahead and give these guys a shot. They are very comfortable, and I do recommend them if you're in that category. If you're in the bass head category that I like to put myself in, I know there's a lot of us out there that is. I would pass these up unless you like listening to your music, your audio at max volume all the time. That this will definitely give you that thump you want. I don't. I usually have it at about 65 to 70%, and at that level, I don't get the brightness that I want, but I do get nice bass. But if I turn it up one more notch, I get there. So hopefully they'll do a firmware update that will help out with giving these guys improvement on their sound, natural volume, give them a little bit more of a brighter sound. Other than that, these, in my opinion, are pretty good for, like I said, your audiophile team out there. All right. So I thank you guys for coming out and checking these out with me. Go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to continue with me on this journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. I got another good lineup coming up. I hope you guys are there to check it out. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.